Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all good? I hope so. Y'all, let's talk about Heart and Hustle Houston. And I really just want to talk about Ro. And then I'm going to talk about Alaina and Josh, right? So, if you watched the episode, Ro thought she was pregnant. And Chloe, she could tell as soon as she saw Ro that something was wrong with her friend. Cause Ro is usually very bubbly, full of energy, but not this time. So Chloe was like, baby, come on. Come on over here to this couch and sit down because what's going on with you? And that's when Ro let her know that she thought that she was pregnant. And she tells her about being on and off again about the dude in the NBA. But they haven't really been talking like that because they got into it. She been stressed. It's just been so much going on. And she wants to have a baby, but where she is in her life right now, an unexpected pregnancy, like that's not what she's trying to do. But if he's going in uncovered, what do you expect to happen, Ro? And Chloe asked a good question. What if he says he don't want a baby? And Rose said that he'll never say anything like that because he's not a bad guy. But a lot of women have been surprised by dudes who they also thought weren't bad guys. But for some reason, and with some dudes, a baby and marriage, that really changes some dudes. I don't know why, but it do. But she went ahead and took the test. She wasn't pregnant. And I agree with Chloe about Ro possibly saving herself from some unnecessary drama. So then Ro goes to see Dr. Angela for another therapy session. And Ro feels like she gives so much of herself to other people and she doesn't have anything for herself. And she's not putting herself first. Dr. Angela lets her know that that's a boundary issue and that setting boundaries is more than just saying no. It's about setting a foundation, and that foundation starts with loving yourself first so that other people will know how to love you. She tells Dr. Angela what it feels like being in a relationship with a ball player and how she chooses to put herself on the back burner in order to make sure she isn't causing any stress to him during the season. But Ro knows that she has her own motion, but she realizes that her dude gives her material things and money as a way to replace the love and time that he's not able to give her. And that's not new to her because she's put herself on the back burner before in a relationship. She suppressed her feelings in order to not burden him. And Dr. Angela was like, so what are you teaching him? Because you already know the answer because you already answered yourself. And I like that about Dr. Angela. I like how she just lets you talk and then she'll just come back with a question because half the time we know the answer. We know what we should do, but we don't want to say it. And sometimes we don't want to hear it either. And if Ro wants different, she's gonna have to start treating herself differently. She's gonna have to start putting herself first. And she said that she doesn't want to cover up, how she feels or feel like she's bothering him. And I thought that was interesting. And I would love to know why would she feel like she was bothering him if she was pregnant and had to tell him that? Because if he's such a good guy, why would he feel like it was bothersome or not the right time or there's too much right now? And that says to me that they haven't had a conversation about the life they want with each other. Being on and off again, 3 to 4 years, that's not stability. Not being able to focus during the season is not a good enough reason. It's not. Because a lot of them shows know how to find time to cheat during the season. And they just really need to sit down and talk. They need to make it clear about whether they're going to be exclusive, if they're going to be a couple. Does he want kids right now? I mean, she's crying about not going public because she doesn't want it to affect him. How? This is not back in the day when they didn't want athletes and actors to say that they were in a relationship or that they were married. So there are a lot of questions that need to be asked because if you do end up pregnant and you feel like bringing your feelings to him is too much now and you feel like you're in this alone and you're only getting money and gifts and time when he has it, how do you think it's going to be if y'all don't set boundaries and expectations, but you end up getting married and having a baby? You're going to be a married single mom, and that's not what you want. And she know that she puts everybody above her and she's choosing to do it, and that has to stop. Because what is that doing for you, Ro? Nothing. It's hurting you. It's stressing you out. But in order to get out of that, you're going to have to stop doing it. The same way you make the choice to put yourself on the back burner, I'm going to need you to make the choice to put yourself in the forefront. Okay? You can't keep talking about it. You don't have to do it in order for things to start changing. Okay? Now let's talk about Alaina and Josh. I'm so tired of Alaina. She is really frustrating me. I cannot stand when a woman is holding on to a marriage that is no longer serving her. What is so special about Josh that you are holding on to him so tightly? What does Josh have? Or what is it about him that has you in this position that you feel like you just can't let go? Like you can't live without him. Is it the number of years y'all have been together? If so, get over it. So she calls him into the room where she's over there journaling. Baby, it looked performative to me. So she asked him how was he dealing with everything. Josh says that he doesn't want to be in the other room, but he's probably good with it because, he could be over there in the other room doing whatever he want to do on that phone. So Josh says that moving into the other room versus any other options they could have taken is yet to be seen. And Alaina says that it was the better option. Why do you feel like him moving into the other room was the better option versus him probably getting his own apartment? She says that there are things that Josh has done to her that she would never do to him. She said that she can't negate her feelings and what she's dealing with at that moment. Josh had two responses, which were, and I'm not asking you to. Listen here. Josh has checked out. And I don't know how long he's been checked out, but Josh seems like he's just going through the motions. Almost as if he's waiting for her to say that she can't take it anymore and she wants a divorce. Because Josh, he has empty eyes, like he has no emotions. And then she's sitting over there talking about she wants it to work and she wants him to want it to work and that she doesn't think that Josh always show that he wants it to work. Josh says that he does. Alaina says you don't. But Alaina never says what she wants. Just saying, I want you to want it to work. Okay, girl, what does that even mean? Because you have this idea in your head of what wanting it to work looks like. So why don't you just lay it all out and stop expecting that man to read your mind? Tell him what you want out of a husband. How you want to be loved. What efforts do you want him to prove that he wants the marriage to work? Because when you just leave stuff in your head and then they do things that they feel is showing you that, oh, this is what she want. We be sitting back like, what is this? Is this what you call effort? And the reason it never meets our expectations is because we never vocalized it. So she brings couple therapy up again, and she says going to couples therapy will be the first step, in healing for her. That's one of the things that she needs in the marriage. But she can go to couples therapy every day if she wants to. But if Josh doesn't do the work, then they're still going to be in the same place. How you want him to go to couples therapy and he ain't even going to individual therapy? Now, in her confessional, she said that she told Josh exactly what she needs, but they must have cut all that out because, baby, the only thing we heard was couples therapy. And I really want to know, why does Alaina feel like couples therapy is going to heal the spaces where she's been hurt? Like, she is really convinced of that, like it's going to be some type of magic potion that they going to sprinkle on Josh to get him to act right. But Josh said that he'll try, and when she asked him if he'd be comfortable with it, he said he wanted her to be happy more than anything, and whatever he could do to help her do that, he will. And all I heard was, I'm doing this for you, not because I really want to, but if this what you want and it'll make you stop asking me, then let's go ahead and get it over with. And production asked her again what happened, and she still don't want to talk about it. Ma'am, why are you on the show? Why are you here? And in the trailer, it showed that Alaina, she gets into it with Munera. And what I've noticed about Alaina is that she can get snappy and be expressive with everybody else except for Josh. When it comes to Josh, she's sitting over there looking like a little sad puppy and talking in this little delicate voice like she trying to gentle parent the man. If you can stand up when it comes to everybody else, you should be able to stand up when it comes to Josh. Alaina, she was damaged ever since she decided to walk down that aisle when she knew that man had cheated on her. And I'm going to forever stand on it. He cheated, and instead of choosing herself and her worth, she chose to walk down the aisle with a man she could not trust. She chose to go through things with this man over and over again. She chose to sleep in separate rooms. There are so many things that Alaina has chosen to do on her own. At some point, you're going to have to stop pointing the finger at Josh and start taking accountability for yourself. Like, couples therapy will be great, but y'all are still going to be two broken individuals trying to make a marriage work. You're going to have to stand up and let it go. Because I'm telling you, Josh has checked out. And I don't know what this man did, but when y'all finally tell us, it better be something bigger than he had a baby on you. Because you already don't like what the people saying in the comments about you now. They sure enough gonna go in on you if that's all it is. Cause I be like, girl, you hell all that. You've been holding this in for about 7, 8 episodes just because he had a baby on you. That ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing new. What else did he do? It got to be something else, cause I know this ain't all that he did. That got you over there so broken down, honey. And you choosing to stay over there with that foolishness, not being happy, sad, hurt, we working through the transition. Girl, if you don't get yourself together and getting yourself together, maybe y'all probably, if y'all don't want to get a divorce, maybe y'all need to do a legal separation. Live in separate spaces, not in separate rooms of the same house, but in separate spaces so that y'all can figure out if this is what y'all want. Cause baby, we ain't got but 2 more episodes. And if you ain't gonna do no better than this and y'all get a second season, you may not want to come back. But anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you watched the episode. Let me know if you're following their fan page. Because I feel like they need more comments over there. Because it seems like they're having problems. Because you know how it come with the little copyright and all that type of stuff. But I feel like if people get over there and make comments and be interactive over there, that may help save it. But hey, y'all know how I go. But get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe if y'all don't mind. And I'll talk to y'all later.